Hey YouTube, Team RWBY is back together in RWBY Volume 6.
Yeah, and you could watch it only on Rooster Teeth.
For free.
For free?
Nothing.
In Season 5 of RWBY, there was a lot of stuff going on, and they wanted to go off of Season 5 into Season 6 with a really big bang, so to speak.
It's always good to solve a problem. You know, our job is problem solving. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it, you know? So when we solve something and it works and it looks great, that's awesome.
Previously, we had done a lot of work with Gollum, which is a plugin for Maya. And for this season, we had moved over to a software called Houdini.
We could just do so much more. Houdini is just so fast versus Gollum.
Crowds is a big focus that we've been working on because we can sell bigger stories. We've got things like train stations, we've battles and things like that coming up, and you just can't really sell that kind of work without a lot of people.
I can't believe we're taking the train to Argus.
One of the things that we do in our lighting aesthetic is we try to keep things lit fairly front on. Like if our camera is here, we usually put the light right about here on a consistent basis so people look very clean, and we avoid lots of like streaking shadows across faces or broad movements of cast shadows on people's bodies.
So right now we're using a distant light. In cases where we have the camera shift over a whole bunch, we want to use a point light because the zones need to be consistent across the entire shot.
In episode 1, we had a really big train sequence.
The train is so massive. It's just rendering it alone was a technical challenge, and in a game it'd be very easy. You just lock them into place. But with a show like this, it's a lot of technical limitations, or how creative can you be with the software that you have.
The train was such a special vehicle, but the train was an environment inside of an environment. Took a lot of R&D to figure it out, but I think the results look pretty good.
It's really, really cool to actually see it all come together.
We've got a lot more characters than we've dealt with in the past.
I start to read the scripts and I see the animatics. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on with the guy from 2 seasons back, and he comes back in.
As we're reading the screenplays, like people will look to each other and be like, oh my God, this actually happens in this episode? This is gonna be crazy.
We got a pretty good mix of some young, fresh people who are just out of school with some veterans who've got experience doing similar things. And they're all dedicated, and they all want to do their best and make every frame look as good as they can.
And it's definitely cool to come in and get to watch a cartoon every day, and then to be a part of making that feel even more alive. And to be able to do that with like such amazing people, there's just nothing like it.
They're in for, I think, a wild ride of a season. There's going to be a lot of answers to a lot of questions people have had, and it's going to keep on moving.
It gets better and better every year.
I can't wait to just give back to the fans. Newer and better things and episodes coming up. And that's what you're going to be seeing in episode 1, coming right off the bat.